Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Marian. Please do not forget to hit like and subscribe this video just to make sure that you will get more study hacks and tips. And I know naman kung bakit mo kinilig to is because you want to know what are the reasons and tips para pumasa sa board exam. Bibigay ko yan sa inyo guys. I was able to do the licensure exam last March 2019 and here are the tips na ginawa ko para pumasa. Ready ka na ba? Okay. So, alam ko naman na gusto mo rin magkaroon ng lisensya. Siyempre, di ba? Kapag naging teacher ka, magiging stable ka. Especially if you're working in DepEd. So, you have to make sure that you know these tips para naman matuto ka. Now, let's go ahead and start. Here is the tip number 1. Make sure to be friend with your notes and journal. If you are a type of learner na mahilig magbasa, 100%. If you are a type of learner na mahilig magsulat, 100%. If you will combine together, that's 200%. Well, bakit ko nasabi yan? Kasi the more mo siya na sinusulat, the more mo siya na natatandaan. So, much better kung saan at ano yung method para matuto ka. Kasi best, ang dami mong babasahing books. May journal pa. Yung FS mo pa. So, kailangan, you have to make sure na alam mo kung ano yung mode ng learning mo. Para naman at the end, maging successful ka rin. At makamit mo ang inaasam na lisensya. Tip number 2. You have to set a schedule. Best, ang dami mong books. Ang dami mong binabasa. Pero, hindi mo alam yung schedule. Diba? Wala kang schedule everyday. Kahit 2 to 3 hours everyday, guys, you have to allot time. And if you have ample time, if you're just, at home, you're not working, so much better, guys, na magbasa kayo. Alright? Well, I'm working before, kaya I wanna make sure na mabalance ko siya. So, hindi lang work yung inaatupag ko at the same time, pati na rin yung pag-aaral. Okay? Do not forget that. Set a schedule. Okay? Hindi pwede yung pabanding-banding test. Ako, nung nag-exam ako, March 2019 yon. Pero, December pa lang, 2018, nagre-review na ako. Okay? So, walang titigil. Dapat everyday is a learning process. Okay? Next, tip number 3. Get to know the scope and content of the test. Eto guys, sa website ni PRC, nandyan na lahat. If you are an English major, mathematics, biology, or any other majors, you have to make sure that you know the scope. Why did I say that? Kasi kung basa ka ng basa at di mo alam kung ano yung dapat mong tutukan, walang mangyayari. Sayang. Sayang yung pagsiset ng schedule. Sayang yung mga araw na lumipas na dapat sana ay nalaman mo na yung mga iba pang knowledge or mga content na dapat mong tandaan habang nagre-review. Okay. Next tip. Tip number 4. You have to review the weakest subject way back in college. Why did I say that? Because there are 2 parts of the exam. First is the general education. Second is the professional education. 40% if you are elementary and 60% again if you are elementary. If you have majorship, 20% for general education, 40% for professional education, and 40% for your majorship. So you want to make sure that you will be able to review kung saang subject ka nahihirapan. Kaya, dapat, yung sinabi ko sa'yo, tip number 1 hanggang tip number 3, tandaan mo yun best. At pagtuunan mo na kung mahihirapan sa math, kailangan back to basics muna. Hindi ka dun sa mahirap muna. Okay? So, as far as I can remember, if yung general education is 150 items, so more likely, 15 to 20 items doon ay mathematics or more than. Okay? So, you want to make sure that you study not just mathematics, English as well, science, biology, or branches ng science, social studies, and other subjects. Filipino, I forgot, sorry. So, that's the tip number 4. Tip number 5. You have to practice the right shading technique. Why did I say that? Elementary, it's actually 300 items. If you have a major, that's 450 items. So, imagine kung lahat ng 450 items na yun, isa-shade mo sa isang araw ng exam. So, sobrang hindi mo alam kung ano yung technique. This is the best time na mag-aral. Okay? Kasi, gaya nga ng sabi ko, may mga times na nabubutas yung likod ng answer sheet. Okay? And then, you have to make sure na alam mo yung technique kung paano mag-shade. Ganyan, no? Yan. Tularan nyo yan. Itong papakita ko sa inyo. Hindi siya circle, guys. It's rectangle. Okay? You want to make sure na alam nyo kung paano yung tamang pag-shading. Okay? At uulitin ko, kapag chinekan yan, set A and set B. Kapag may mali kayo na doble yung isang number, ay hindi natin alam kung paano nila yung chinecheck. Kaya dapat, i-sure mo na para sure na yung pagpasa. Okay? So, tip number 6. You have to practice answering situational questions. Okay? Especially for professional education. Especially nga dun sa mga elementary, right? That's 60%. Imagine, if you don't know how to answer situational, then definitely, baka bumagsak ka, guys. Right? Baka kung nagkabisado ka lang, hindi mo alam kung paano siya i-apply in situation, walang mangyayari sa review mo. Babagsak at babagsak ka. Make sure na alam mo kung paano sasagutan yung mga situational questions. Best you have a lot of books, guys. Way back noong 2018 na nagre-review ako, guys, I enrolled sa isang review centers, which is CBRC. I want to give thanks to Sir Carl Balita, right? Because I was able to enjoy and at the same time learn a lot with the lecturers. I was able to inspire as well my family that I was able to pass this licensure exam, my friends. Nagtiwala sila sa akin na kaya ko. At the same time, CBRC naniwala sa kakayahan ko. Okay? Sobrang gagaling ng mga lecturers ng CBRC, guys. You can go ahead and try. Okay? I don't know kung ano yung scope or kung paano mag-review yung other review centers because this is just my first time taking the licensure exam and yes, nakapasa nga ako sa tulong nila dahil sobrang daming tips na binigay sa akin bukod sa mga to. Kaya, that's a very big help. Okay? So, next, aside from practicing situational questions, okay, you have to make sure that you stay healthy and think positively. If yung mindset mo ay hindi ka papasa, if yung mindset mo ay baka mag-fail ako, baka ma-fail din yung mga parents ko, yung family ko, nahihiya ako, na bumagsak ako, don't ever think about it. Kasi if you will think about it, hindi ka nga papasa. This, sinasabi ko na sa'yo, hindi ka talaga papasa. Okay, so dapat, you have the biggest support from your family. Aside from that, you have to fight your own demons. Why did I say that? Kasi sa pagre-review pa lang, sarili mo na yung kasama mo. Hindi ka naman nila tutulungan, diba? Lalo na yung kaaway mo. Hindi ka tutulungan ng kaaway mo. Siya pa yung unang tatawa sa'yo pag bumagsak ka. Actually, kapag lumabas na yung result, yung kaaway mo pa yung unang-unang titingin sa'yo at yung mga naiinggit sa'yo. Kaya dapat, pag tinignan nila yung result, nandun yung pangalan mo. Huwag ka magpapahuli, bes. Dapat alam mo yan. Okay? So, I have experienced the same thing. You have to do the same thing. That's just my tip. You may go ahead and take it or leave it. Okay? So, there you go. You have to stay healthy as well. Diet. Keep yourself hydrated. inom ng maraming water, guys. Eat healthy foods kasi you will take in a lot of information. Okay? So, ano yung papasok sa utak natin? Nasaan yung retention kung hindi natin gagawin yun? That's a no-no kung hindi tayo kain ng healthy, diba? Dapat healthy pa din. More on fruits and vegetable just to make sure na, syempre, kailangan natin ng mga nutrients sa katawan. Kaya, yun yung magsusupply ng oxygen. At syempre, para mag-function yung brain natin. So, kailangan natin yun. Huwag nang mag-alinlangan. Next, tip number 8. Have time to unwind. Best, sinasabi ko na sa'yo, paminsan-minsan, dapat lumabas ka din. Diba? Ako, when 2 days before I took the licensure exam, I'm with my mother. We went to supermarket or SM actually, just to make sure na makapag-unwind naman ako. Kasi, I'm studying a lot. I have allotted like 10 days of my time para makapag-review. So, this is the best time naman, guys, para mag-unwind naman kayo sa sarili nyo. Eat kung ano yung gustuhin nyo. Inumin nyo kung ano yung gustuhin nyo. Best. Walang masama doon. Sinasabi ko sa'yo. Okay? Next, tip number 9. Do not overthink. Guys, if you will overthink na hindi ka papasa, sinasabi ko na sa'yo, hindi ka talaga papasa. Please, mag-overthink ka na lang na papasa ka. Na magtatap ka. Sure thing. Me, I even write down my name with the LPT on it or after my name just to make sure na, kiniklaim ko na napasada na ako. So, why not, guys? So, at the end of the day, pag binalikan nyo yung mga reviewers nyo, malalaman nyo kung gaano karami yung sacrifices na ginawa nyo para makapasa ng board exam. At syempre, you will serve as an inspiration to your students, right? Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm sharing with you the tips that I got way back nung nag-aaral pa ako. And at the same time, bago mag-take ng licensure exam. Okay? Next, tip number 10. Seek the advice of professional teachers you know. So, if you know a lot of professionals, your college teachers, high school teachers, have some time na ma-meet sila para, guys, para bigyan din nila kayo ng tips. They were able to do the same thing. Nag-take din sila ng licensure exam. So, much better. They know more about that. So, dapat you seek help from someone which is already good at it. Okay? Huwag mahihiyang magtanong, bes. Kasi pag nahiya ka magtanong, dyan ka na mag-overthink. Dyan na rin yung iisipin mo na hindi ka makakapasa. Dyan na rin yung ma-stress ka. Hindi ka na healthy. Dyan na rin yung wala ka ng time para mag-review. So, lahat ng tips na sinabi ko, maaapektuhan pag nahiya kang magtanong. Kaya, huwag ka na mahiyang magtanong, bes. Libre lang yun. Walang bayad. Okay? Not unless magpabayad sa yung teacher. Diba? So, I think di naman sila magpapabayad kasi as, professional, of course, we'll be more than happy to share what are the things or the tips na kailangan namin i-share. Para you will be getting the same thing. License best. Next, step number 11. Answer random test questionnaires. So, the very best thing that you have to do, guys, is, again, print a lot of questionnaires na possible na tanungin. Okay? So, as far as I can remember sa CBRC, there's a lot of questionnaires that they give us. Right after every lectures, binibigyan nila kami ng questionnaires na sasagutan namin. We practice a lot of situational para naman matutunan namin yung dapat namin matutunan at marating sa utak namin right after ng lecture. Aside from that is, you wanna go ahead and make sure then na you will have your own scratch then para naman isulat mo doon kung ano pa yung mga additional information na nakuha mo or pwede, guys. Tip ko, sa isang question, meron daw magbibigay ng hint na words or phrases para makatulong na mahanap nyo yung answer dun sa mga apat na choices or dun sa apat na choices na nandun sa mismong tanong. Okay? Next, tip number 12. You have to get everything ready. Ito na yung sinasabi ko sa iyo, bes. Kailangan ihanda mo na lahat ng kailangan mo. Unang-una na dyan, huwag mong kakalimutan ang lapis. I have like 5 pencils or 4 pencils na tasado na. Okay? Ready mo dapat yan. Kasi sinasabi ko sa'yo, lalong-lalo na kapag may major, 450 items yan, bes. So, 450 items din yung shashadan mo. So, kung isa lang yung lapis mo, tasa ka ng tasa. Whereas kung 4 or more, syempre, bes. It will help or it will make your life easier and faster. Okay? You make sure you have ruler. Kasi guys, sobrang nakakalito at nakakahilo basahin yung 450 questionnaires. So, dapat, hindi ka magkakamali sa pag-shade. Dapat may ruler ka, bes. Yun ang unang-unang kailangan mo aside from pencil. Okay? Kasi guys, sinasabi ko sa'yo, 3 hours is very tiring. 2 hours is very tiring. Sobrang sakit sa likod, sobrang sakit sa leeg na tumungo at mag-shade ng mag-shade. Basahin yung questionnaires at the same time, napapressure ka dun sa mga kasama mo. Kasi sila tapos na, tapos ikaw hindi pa. Kaya kailangan mo ng ruler. Okay? Sinasabi ko sa'yo, kailangan mo ng ruler. Aside from that, another tip na binigay sa akin ng review center is, if you have something like yung kagaya sa face shield na ginagamit natin ngayon, yung that kind of plastic na parang sa face shield, it's called parang tempered glass na pwede mong magamit. That's very good, guys, kasi pwede mo siyang ilagay at the back of your answer sheets na isi-shade mo. Kasi para hindi mabutas, bes. Kasi ako, sobrang ingat ko at wala akong mali sa pag-shade. Inansweran ko muna lahat ng questionnaire, nilagay ko sa gilid yung answer ko. Then after that, I have allotted time like 30 minutes before i-submit. So, you have to make sure, best, as well, na masashade mo ng maayos yun. And you have that tempered glass with you para ma-make sure mo na hindi magkakabutas yun. Okay? Kasi, guys, mahirap na. Kasi you only have one. Hindi na pwedeng humingi ulit. Okay? Naka-attach na yon. Ibibigay yon just right before the exam. You have all the answer sheets. Kaya kailangan ingatan mo yon. Kagaya ng pag-ingat ko sa jowa mo. Okay? So, next, guys. Aside from that, wag mo din kakalimutan magdala ng tubig. Sa akin kasi, prefer ko yung malamig na tubig kasi parang mabuhayan ako, hindi ako antukayan habang nag-e-exam. So, I also have chocolate with me para maging active ako. That's the tip na binigay sa akin ng review center. Kailangan mo ng chocolate, bes. Kahit yung simpleng goya lang, kahit hindi na Toblerone, huwag ka na magpabili sa tita mo. Okay? So, hindi man kailangan ng sosyale na chocolate. Basta meron. Okay? And then, wag mo din kakalimutan, guys. Ito, super importante. Makalimutan mo na lahat, wag lang to. Okay? Kasi, guys, pipirmahan yan nung magbabantay sa inyo or nung proctor nyo pag nag-e-exam na kayo. Kaya you have to make sure na dala mo yan. Okay? Papasulat niya sa'yo kung saan school kayo nag-exam at kung ano na yung natapos mo na exam. Okay? Kailangan dala mo yan lagi. Don't forget. Hindi lagi. Dali mo talaga dapat. Wag na wag mong kakalimutan. Wag na wag mong kakalimutan. Okay. Next. Kailangan, bes, magdala ka ng food. Siyempre, kakain ka doon ng lunch. Alangan naman, bumaba ka pa. Alangan naman, lumabas ka pa para bumili, diba? Kailangan, you have to ready everything para wala ka ng problema. Okay? Sinasabi ko sa'yo, bes. Pag ginawa mo yan, papasa ka. Kasi syempre, ang hirap naman mag-answer ng gutom, bes. So, kailangan, dala mo na lahat ng food. Hindi naman yung parang magpipiknik ka, syempre. Kailangan, dali mo lang yung tamang dalhin. Okay yan. Next, make sure then that you follow the dress code. If they say na white with collar, you have to. Pants or yung black na pants, you have to follow that. Kasi bes, ang hirap naman, ikaw lang naka-collar doon. Tapos papauwiin ka pa. Sayang yung binayad mo 900 bago mag-exam. Nagsayang ka lang ng review, diba? Kung hindi mo ipa-follow, guys, mas mabuti na safe tayo. Kaya i-follow natin. Please check out the website of PRC for more information. Next, last but not the least, this is the best tip that I'm going to provide. Guys, do not forget to pray. Pray to God that this is your calling. Pray to God that you will pass this licensure exam. Pray to God that this is the part of you, yourself, and your family. Guys, ibuhos nyo lahat ng saloobin nyo na gustong-gusto nyo itong profession na to. Mahal na mahal nyo ang pagtuturo. Kaya gusto nyo gawin ang lahat para sa family nyo.
Amazing!
Alam ko, God will answer all of your prayers. Just please rely on Him. Okay? So, those are the 13 tips that I'm going to provide to you guys. And sana nakatulong tong video na to na ginawa ko para makapasa din kayo at magkaroon ng lisensya. Guys, please make sure to watch my video nung nag-oath-taking ceremony kami sa Cuneta Astrodome. Sobrang happy. My family is very happy of what I have achieved. At the best thing about it, after ng ceremony, kuha mo na yung lisensya mo, guys. So amazing. Sana, guys, it will happen to you. Or the same thing that happened to me will happen to you. At hindi ako or hindi ka dapat nagsisi, nanonood ka ng video na to. Thank you so much for watching this video.